Hi, what I've got here is a pricing analysis chart, which are designed in a way to help the business owners, to help the managers, and pretty much anyone else who has to do something with the pricing, either pricing a certain product or different line of products, or having a kind of saying on companies' overall pricing policy and pricing strategy. I need to mention here, just as a reminder, pricing is part of the marketing, and pricing your product one way or another, you're gonna communicate to the market, you're gonna send a message there, and while doing so, you better make sure you send the right message, you send a clear message. You don't want to mess up with the pricing. It is quite prohibitive and quite costly. What I'm gonna do now is just basically to go briefly over this chart so you can see what kind of data we're gonna extract in these columns there by feeding these four cells here. In first one, all we need to do is just basically to enter the gross revenue or turnover per annum for particular product, or even we can enter the data for business as a whole. And let's say for this instance it's $1 million and automatically calculated per month, 83,000 turnover. And the second one we need to do is our selling price for that product or service that we are selling is, let's say, 2690, and the unit service cost to us that we are selling, so let's say it's $1,250. And the last one is basically GST or VAT or whatever kind of tax they might call it over there, but basically it is a tax, nothing else but just as simple as a tax. So let's say it's 10%. And now we're gonna analyze this chart a little bit. If we are selling the product on a regular price, as you can see here, we need to sell 31 product in order to get that turnover per month, $83,000, which will give us 37,000 net profit, excluding that tax, excluding the GST. We might think about having the price adjustment, and let's say for this instance that we are thinking about dropping our price by 10% down in order to gain some more business. As you can see in this column here, we are still supposed to get at least $37,000 for that particular month, not less. If not more, then not less. There is no point having the price adjustment if you are gonna lose the money. You are in the business of making money, and having the price adjustment either going a little bit up or dropping prices a little bit down, you are supposed to get more profit, not less. So let's see how we're gonna do that. And basically we need to increase the volume, turnover for that particular month. Instead of selling 83,000, we need to sell 94,000. As you can see here, it is a dollar value increase, $10,954. Basically we need to sell more in order to offset that price reduction, or as a percentage it is 13% more. As you can see here in this section, instead of selling 31 products per month, we need to sell almost 39. As a percentage, it is 26% increase. So we need to sell almost 8 products more. Is that something possible? Is that something achievable? You should know better than anyone else. You should know your market, you should know your clients, you should know your competitors, and pretty much having the price adjustment by 10% down, is that enough to attract some clients from your competitors or from the top end of the market, that they might consider buying your product as a substitute for something else they had in mind? and also to get some clients from the bottom end of the market, because all of a sudden they found your product much more attractive. It might be in their budget range now, or they might consider to stretch a little bit their budget in order to get good value for money. And as I said earlier, you should know better than anyone else. In this section here, as you can see over there, it's legend for all these abbreviations that we used in this chart, and you might consider even going a little bit further down, or to not touch the price at all, because there is no point. Your product is so unique, it's not going to have much effect because it's not much price sensitive. And pretty much that's it. I hope that you enjoyed this video, and that you're gonna see some more on my YouTube channel. Thank you, and bye for now.